The Port of San Diego is a working waterfront. 12 miles long and up to 2 miles wide, this 22 square mile harbor is home to not one, but two marine terminals. San Diego's deepwater port has been a cargo gateway for generations. But the Port of San Diego is quite different from the megaports of the West Coast.
Here at San Diego, we're not a big port, not like Long Beach or like Los Angeles. So we're going to be able to tailor things much more creatively to the types of customers that we have.
San Diego is a niche port, specializing in break bulk and roll-on, roll-off cargo, items that can't easily fit into a storage container. 10th Avenue Marine Terminal. Housed on 96 acres of land, the 10th Avenue Marine Terminal is home to the largest cold storage facility on the West Coast. 300,000 square feet of on-dock space is dedicated to frozen and refrigerated storage.
We've got great facilities, got one of the largest cold storage facilities in Southern California. We work with our partner here, Dole, to fit out this whole area so that they can work with it to move their bananas for the western United States right out of here in San Diego.
10th Avenue has 8 berths, with 4,600 linear feet of dock space and a maximum channel depth of 43 feet. The terminal features open and covered storage areas, a U.S. Customs facility, and USDA inspection service. 10th Avenue's bulk loader has a capacity of 2,000 tons per hour and is connected to a completely automated 31,000 metric ton silo complex, automated for the storage and handling of bulk products.
My name is Bill Christ. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Eastern Car Liner. We're a Japanese-based steamship line that runs and operates break bulk and multi-purpose cargo ships. We've been calling the Port of San Diego for maybe at least 10 years. We looked at various ports on the West Coast, and after evaluating them, Port of San Diego was chosen as the best location. Having available storage area for the wind tower equipment is one of the key factors. And the port here has ample land and space, plus also the land-based equipment to handle these.
10th Avenue's mobile harbor crane, with a capacity of 100 metric tons, is in constant use, offloading break bulk cargo, windmill parts, and mega yachts.
Hi, I'm Jeff Euchre with Repower USA. I'm the logistics manager. We specialize in building and selling wind turbine components to various customers and developers within the wind energy sector. Repower USA did evaluate all the ports up in the West Coast. We basically chose San Diego based on the experience. With this kind of break bulk freight, we look for capacity, we look for having enough space, so when we do truck load out, our towers, for instance, are serialized, so they have to fit together as a set. If we import blades, the same thing, we need to make sure there's enough room. You want to make sure you have safe handling and that your cargo goes out damage-free. San Diego and the Port of San Diego has done an outstanding job helping support the needs of Repower USA. They've been great to work with, both the stevedores, the port itself, flexibility, schedules. It's been great.
The U.S. military also trusts their precious cargo to the Port of San Diego. San Diego is one of 17 strategic ports designated by the Maritime Administration of the U.S. Department of Transportation.
San Diego is the #1 strategic seaport in California that supports deploying and redeploying forces for the Department of Defense.
Both marine cargo terminal facilities can accommodate loading, unloading, storage, retrofitting, and repair of U.S. military cargo and equipment. National City Marine Terminal. With maximum channel depth of 35 feet, the 140-acre National City Marine Terminal is resourcefully designed for the import and export of cars, trucks, and lumber. And it continues to generate new business.
We had ports up and down the California coast that we looked at, and we chose San Diego. The primary reason that we chose San Diego was the strong workforce that's here. The rail service out of here is very strong, and these vehicles will be going to Texas.
A key feature of the terminal is its $30 million dockside rail facility that accommodates 120 rail cars. It provides for rapid building of trains for the transshipment of vehicles. This is the only marine terminal with this auto rail facility on the West Coast.
There's definitely a lot of competition. For this type of business, it's very good business for ports because the vehicles come in and they immediately ship out. So we're not storing vehicles here. They'll be shipped out immediately, and there are a lot of ports that want that business.
From here, there's easy access to Los Angeles, the major metropolitan areas up there, to Mexico, to Imperial County. So it's a very convenient place from which to do business, from which to move the kind of bulk cargo that we're looking for here.
Lumber and building materials are also imported and exported here. And National City is home port for Pasha Hawaii's Jean Ann, the roll-on, roll-off carrier connecting the mainland to Hawaiian ports. With its 4,275 feet of deck space, the Jean Ann can handle cargoes that range from rental cars to military cargo, such as Black Hawk helicopters, even amusement park roller coasters.
Basically, it's a very well orchestrated plan of getting labor to the ship and getting the equipment on and off the ship. And there's about, at any given time in this facility, about 200 people that are contributing to the offloading and loading of the vessel.
We're proud of our work. You know, it's a unique job. And anytime the ships decide to come here, it's because we've done a good job. And that's our pride, is doing the job.
As a leading automobile importer and exporter, the terminal's largest customer is Pasha Automotive, a diversified transportation and logistics company. Pasha is a one-stop shop for automotive dealers.
I'm Frank Cerrito. I'm the General Manager and Vice President of Pasha Automotive Services here in National City, California. Other than the unloading and loading of the cargo off of the ships, we also have our processing operation. It could be taking a car apart and putting it back together in our body shop, repairing dents and dings. It could be loading of rail cars, it's preparation of vehicles to go to the dealerships. What we can do for most of our customers is a series of accessory installations, electronics, tow hitches, whatever the dealer wants to put on the car. We personalize the car for the dealership. With our 30-year agreement that we just renewed with the Port of San Diego, we're looking at expanding our footprint and hopefully attracting much more cargo here.
And we're going to work with you to make sure that our port serves your needs. A lot of big ports aren't going to be able to bend their operations like we can, but we're going to make sure it works for you.